Hello, I'm Nick, and I'll be doing the interview today with the Harrison House for how much money that you've raised and what you plan on doing with this money. And this is Graham, and he is looking into the investment of the Harrison House, and he's looking to plan some activities and more preservation for the Harrison House. So my first question is, why exactly do you want to invest in the Harrison House?
Well, I have a lot of passion not only in the housing industry but as kind of historical landmarks as a whole. I've done numerous historical landmarks. There's actually a landmark in Hampton, Virginia. It was owned at one time by a guy named James McMiniman, and he actually learned how to can crab in the early 1900s, late 1800s. And that's been my most recent project. I can definitely show you all the previous projects I've done and references, whatever you think is necessary.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So tell me why I should choose you over another candidate with with that background.
Well, I think simply stated, it's my passion, and my passion shows in my work and my commitment to uh, getting these historical landmarks back up and running, not only to the modern feel and standard, but keeping that originality that it had uh, whenever that particular landmark was booming, I guess you could say,
Okay.
in its prime.
Yeah. Um, so Benjamin Harrison would want the house to exhibit the Victorian time period, like back when he was actually living in it, and he would want it to be exactly the same as it was back then.
Mhm.
How would you keep the house in the shape that it was back then, preserving it?
It's funny you say that because um, my wife and I, we have a Victorian style house, and it's our favorite look. It's literally the main thing I look for when investing in these historical landmarks. Um, and again, I'll show you these multiple different occasions to where we've restored not only landmarks but certain styles of homes. I mean, the before and after pictures are just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not trying to toot my own horn here, but truly, it's we take a lot of pride in our work, and I really think that Harrison would be happy with the potential work we could do.
That's glad to hear. Glad to hear that. What educational activities do you think you would plan?
So we're actually thinking of um, using this as a bed and breakfast type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is it going to be a bed and breakfast, it's going to be, um, we really want to focus on like inner city families.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to bring in inner city families at a very low rate, and we'll work with them. It's not going to be a profitable kind of deal. It's something that we really would like to just give back to the community. And so with that, we're going to offer. My wife is a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
so she's going to offer like classes for the children that come in, and even some of these inner city people that are a little less fortunate in their education.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the structure of classes and stuff like that, we haven't really, worked out all the ins and outs, so to speak, quite yet. But
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely our plan and our main reason. It's just the house is just too perfect for that, and we just feel like it'd be a good fit.
So, what have you ever worked in preservation before, or do you have any educational background in preservation?
Um, yes, like I said, most recently it was with the Crab House, we call it, in Hampton, Virginia. Um, but I've also done some things in the past with there was a Victorian in Maine that was kind of right on the water there, um, and it actually has a lighthouse in the backyard
Mm-hmm.
that fishermen could see, and the lighthouse was kind of shriveled up to pretty much nothing, and we were able to restore it to pretty much exactly how it used to look in a modern type of way. So
All right. So do you have any questions for me?
I don't at the moment. I don't,
Alright.
but I appreciate your time and
Yeah,
thank you.
definitely. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.